Hello everyone, and welcome back to our series where we are the Unholy Horde here in Norland. And as I've been mentioning, we are going to be speeding things along so that we can try to rebuild our army, which is especially necessary after a bunch of losses against Sophia in the last episode. And apparently Tornet here, she's having a little bit of a nervous breakdown, and now I guess she's fighting the peasants, so that's definitely real good, and Sediman is quite upset now as well. He needs to do a flesh wolf hunt when he gets home, but since Tornet's gone crazy, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Now, one of the things that's caused her to go crazy is this, what I believe has to be a bug, because she really wants to attack Gorno, who is actually our vassal, so I don't really understand why she wants to do this, but yeah, that is a thing. So I don't know if maybe there is one thing we could potentially do, and that is bribe this camp of forest bandits. I don't know. It'll cost 300, of course, but I don't know if this is a bad idea, if this will actually count, like when the forest bandits actually hit Gorno or one of their villages, if that will count towards her demand. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this, and also she's not very, like, popular amongst the residents and such, so I don't really understand why this political demand is so important to her, really. So I think they should rebalance that just a tiny bit. But either way, I think we're just not going to do this, and if Tornet goes crazy, I mean, that's kind of her problem, I suppose. And yeah, hopefully we can get some additional lords popping up somehow, but yeah, it's just going to take quite a bit of time, so I will let you guys know when something else interesting happens. Okay, so it has been a while, about 5 days or so, and as you can see, we are at Kenna right now, and they only have 11 soldiers. So let me paint you a little picture. So their kingdom here kind of rebelled against them, and Kenna decided not to even fight them and just basically allowed them to all go free. And then Kenna went and attacked Lacria, and we tried to defend it, but we actually didn't make it there in time, which is why I actually was not recording when all this happened. But Sediman got all the way over to about here, and Kenna attacked, and their leader died. So now Conthor is leading, and they are down to basically no soldiers whatsoever. This was basically a big stroke of luck that I didn't really expect, so I wasn't recording during when all of it went down. But so what I basically did was I had Sediman just kind of wander around here while another squad showed up, and that is where we are now. I basically had to hire a knight who is now dead anyways because he was actually defending a village against bandits. So that's where we are now, and we are just about ready to go and attack Kenna here, and honestly, it's about as easy of a fight as we could expect. Okay, and here we are in this battle, and not even going to lie to you guys, I have had to save scrub a couple of times here, and the reason is kind of simple. So basically, they just won't listen, these squads. They get over to the walls and they either won't burn them, or sometimes Sediman will just kind of hang back right here, no matter how many times I try to direct him to actually attack, and it's getting us killed, quite frankly. So hopefully this time will be the, lucky attempt that they will actually listen and start burning these towers immediately. But let's see, so he does seem to have made it past the point where he usually freezes, but as you can see now, this squad is just kind of standing here and they're just not doing anything. And there we go, now they kind of did. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna try it again. Okay, and here we are again, so let's hope this time things work out. Oh, that squad went forward a little too quickly. And in the meantime, I'm just going to explain the strategy a little bit here. So we want to burn down the walls, and then we are just going to rush through them and try to take out these squads. Now, I know I have mentioned that it's actually better in general to wait for the walls to stop burning. But yeah, as you can see, same thing is happening. So we are going to be going back. But yes, we're going to rush through while they're still burning, and we're just going to tank that burn damage. But yeah, we're just going to back up until this stops. I don't really know what's going on here, if it's because the guy that's designated as squad commander is dying or something, but they are just not, they don't want to listen. So yeah, now they did, but as you can see, we've lost half the squad at this point, so we are going to go back. Okay, so it took several more tries to actually get them to all be burning the wall at the exact same time. So now, finally, I can actually do this battle, and if we lose everything, that's totally fine. I don't want them to stop at the walls and basically just take fire the entire time and just die. So we are going to need to make every second count. Like I said, we are going to rush through these walls as soon as they're done being burnt down. And that's going to cause us for sure to take some serious burn damage, I expect. Let's hope we just don't die at the walls themselves. We made it through. Okay, that's a start. And hopefully we can take out this squad quickly. Not going so well. We'll start on the towers here. Okay, that is actually a way better result so far than I expected, honestly. So let's speed up a little bit until these towers are down. Okay, this squad is about dead, but not quite. And it looks like as long as Sedium doesn't die, this isn't going to be too bad, considering, all things considered. Why are they not? Are they still in the middle of a fight? I guess they are. Okay, get over here now. Alright, and this squad's definitely getting wiped out. But, it looks like this worked. It looks like this worked. Sedium still has his armor, so I think he is going to survive. Okay, that was really, really dicey. I don't know if I would want to do another fight just like that. But it actually ended up working out pretty much as planned. We're down to 13 people, though. But as you can see, we finally took out one of the most difficult, I would say, cities for us in this entire playthrough. So, Kenna is gone, finally. It took us pretty much going from, I think at one point we had a high of like 65 soldiers all the way down now to 26, and probably we're going to lose more because we did actually get our alchemy lab research back done, but it's going to take a little bit to rebuild all of this. So yeah, that was pretty worrisome. Now what I think we're going to do, these guys managed to resettle another city, so we are going to probably resettle this city here, and we're going to take both of them out. And then we will go for Mastok, I think their name was. So we're going to go for that one next. Our son, Serrano, actually came of age, so we're going to make him a lord. And I'm thinking, I mean, he's only really good at persuasion. We could just use him to settle one of these cities, or we could wait for Tornet. I don't think we can divorce her because we don't have the priest. Yeah, I think we already checked this earlier in the series. Yeah, so we can't do that. And she's currently mad anyways. So we would have to send our son. And we have another child here, a daughter. So we would be okay. I just don't know if we want to risk it, because then if Sedium ends up dying, we only have Tornet, and then basically it's game over after that. But either way, we are going to take over this city next, and then we will start moving this way to Mistalk. And I will let you guys know when something interesting comes up. Okay, so we've been home for a little while and managed to give Serrano his titles. Now he is our newest lord, and of course he is only really good at persuasion still. However, we are going to be needing him because we need to create some squads right away. Sedium has an inflamed wound, but luckily we managed to get our alchemy lab research back completed, but unfortunately the ones that we were able to repair that were burned still needed to be repaired with tools. So good thing to know, just because a destroyed building gets burnt doesn't mean you can just repair it for wood anymore. You still have to repair it again for the tools, which is a little unfortunate, but we will just have to hope. We have I think 22 hours left until Sedium has gangrene, so hopefully today, they will actually make medical salve for him to actually take. Otherwise, he might die, so that's a little worrisome for sure. But either way, we need to create these squads because we have marauders attacking us, and there are 20 of them. So this is basically the worst possible scenario to have after all the fighting we've already done. They should be, yep, they are about to enter the city right now. So this could be pretty bad for us. Let's hope we don't end up dying. I think the best option for us, we don't, of course, have bowmen, you know, as we all know at this point. So we are just going to basically have to run on in, and we're going to try to get Serrano and Sedium to stay close together so that they get involved in this fight as quickly together as possible. And we'll move Serrano a little bit further up. Same with Sedium. Alright, so it's looking like we're going to need to meet them about right here. And let's just hope. I mean, this is... It looks like there is a few bowmen, and there is one guy here with a dagger as well. Serrano may die in his very first fight, and it looks like that is what's going to happen. I would be shocked if he survives this. He is still alive. Yeah, he is actually still alive. I don't know why Sediman isn't really doing anything in this fight right now. Okay. This is actually working out. We are... Oh, wow. I think we lost 7 people during this fight, it looks like. Yes. And I guess we had reinforcements that I didn't even notice. Okay, well, I should have used them, but... The important thing is that Serrano managed to survive. And he's got the title, I'll be back. I don't know why nobody's helping him out of his chains here. There we go, okay. So we managed to survive that, and I think that's where we are actually going to call it for this episode. It has been a lot. This has been definitely an endeavor, but we managed to get the most important thing done, which is taking out one of the biggest cities on the continent. And I guess Lacria is getting attacked by bandits. That's not really our problem. And yeah, in the next episode, we will probably be settling this city. We could do it now, 300, and we could send Serrano, but... I think we need to rebuild our army anyway, so we might as well use Serrano for that purpose. Plus, he knows the alchemy lab, so we really need to try and get anybody else, to actually do that. But I don't know how we're going to get another lord. But it seems that Sophia is going to try to rebel yet again, so that's pretty bad as well. Unfortunately, we can't use anybody to actually suppress this, and... yeah, there's no way that we can improve the relation either. So they are definitely going to rebel, and we're going to have to neutralize them again. Let's see, what are they at? 37. Oh no. Yeah, we might lose all of our vassals, come to think of it. And then we will, at least all of these will still be abandoned, and we'll just have to hope that we can resettle them ourselves before they get resettled by somebody else. But either way, that is going to be it for this episode. So, as always, I thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode.